As we enter, come make we take it on the biggest adventure. Must be dementia that you ever thought you could touch.
Hey guys, welcome to the College Crew again. Today we discuss our first topic, what classifies losing their virginity. We talked about different ways, that you could lose your virginity, and we discussed what we feel classifies losing the virginity.
We basically hit on a few topics like, is it,
Sexual intercourse,
like, penis vagina or penis and mouth, bottom. That would be oral sex. That's our next topic we hit on. And, we wonder if oral sex was what you considered losing your virginity, or some type of inanimate object that, penetrated you.
Right.
Or, and also we talked about how, was it everything you wanted to be? Was it the romantic experience you wanted it to be, or did something tragic happen, or was it just all wrong,
Right. So, we hope you guys enjoy the video. Until next time, the next episode is going to be
Saturday.
Tuesday.
Saturday.
I have to work.
What time?
I don't know. Tuesday is... Then my week. Are we going to do videos on Tuesdays or...
We were doing them Saturdays.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Again, we hope you guys enjoy the video.
Alright.
Until next time.
I found and discovered a secret. No one has ever told me this secret in my whole life. It's called black panties. You know what they do? They keep the cooch cool. Frostbitten, if you prefer. Anyways.
Moving along.
Today's topic is, what do you classify losing your virginity?
That's the topic of the day.
Oh, and if you didn't remember, this is Tori / Olivia.
Olivia will do.
Whatever. My name's Shaniqua. But anyways, back to the topic.
Well, let's just say, first episode. Come on.
This first episode.
Very exciting.
Anyways, y'all know the topic was, what do you classify losing the virginity?
Mm-hmm.
Some people classify it as
normal intercourse.
Penis and vagina.
Right. And
or
then we
dick in the ass, whatever you prefer.
Whatever. And then we have,
some people prefer oral sex.
Oral sex.
As
people think that.
Maybe that, maybe a little tongue, or a little...
Okay.
Slow. That, or some people, do the whole inanimate object thing.
S&M stuff.
Weird.
Well, to each his own.
Right.
Yeah. So, I guess we could go ahead on and you go ahead and say what you think classifies losing the virginity, and then I'll give my opinion.
Alright.
Okay.
I personally think that losing your virginity is definitely when the hymen snaps. If it's gone, if it's not there, and it wasn't because of tampon or something, you're definitely not a virgin. It's really hard to classify. It's not hard to classify a male when they lose their virginity. It's like whenever they get some pussy or something, or ass, if you prefer. But, it's just really a whole... I think, personally, it's the natural intercourse, just when the hymen snaps. What do you think, Tori?
I agree. I think you lose your virginity. Losing the virginity is when you do have sexual intercourse. And you do, there's penis and there's vagina, and you put it in there, and it pops. The cherry pops. I classify that as losing the virginity. So I agree with you. 100%. Now, I know there are going to be people out there who think that
your first time's supposed to be super duper special.
Right.
you know, sometimes it's not like that for everybody.
No.
Definitely not like that for everybody.
Mm-mm.
And, I mean, honestly, my first time, you know, it was kind of something I have to redo again. Something I have to redo again.
Right.
But, that's something I probably would go into a little bit later, so I was just going to ask you, how did you feel? Was it romantic? Was it something you thought it would always be?
Well, me, when it comes to things like that, I feel like I'm a planner. Not just like, I mean, who wants to say, okay, I plan
losing your virginity?
But thinking back on it, I kind of, because I wanted to be sure I was ready. And I knew I had to be sure that I was doing with the right person. I didn't just want it to be something that was going to happen. So I wanted to be prepared, which I feel like, you know, everybody should be prepared, because that's a big thing. You know, people might say, oh, it's no big deal, but that's a big thing. And especially for us girls, you don't want to just do that with just anybody, because that's very special. And that's how I thought it was going to be for me. I wanted it to be special. I mean, it was special to me because of the person who I was with. Mm-hmm. So it was okay. It wasn't all like romantic, like we didn't have like rose petals and stuff like that. But just because of who I did it with, that was romantic with me. It wasn't just like a spur of the moment thing. Like, we knew this was going to happen. Not really planned, but anticipated.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's my thoughts on that.
Yeah. Well, for me, it was definitely kind of like I was too young. So I realized, you know, maybe I shouldn't do this again. So for when I lost my virginity the second time, which sounds a little crazy, I know, but
right,
you know, I felt like it needed to be done again. You know, I took a little break. It was good for a while. And definitely, I think the second time was definitely, it wasn't romantic because the way it happened, but when it eventually did happen, it was definitely something I always
that you cherish.
I loved it because I really cared for that person.
Exactly.
And that's what I loved about it. And that's what made it special to me.
Right.
I mean, I don't think everyone's first time has to be, like, super duper special. But I feel like you should at least have some kind of meaning. Not like, oh, I got drunk last night, you know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's okay. If you are that kind of person, it happens. Okay. It happens. No judgment here.
Yeah. But definitely, I think what matters the most is that you do it with somebody that you care about. Definitely. And the feeling should be mutual. You don't want to do something like that.
Don't do something like that, and then a year later they decide, oh, I'm just gonna go out with someone else, and you know, oh, you didn't really mean anything to me.
That's not what you want to remember as your first time.
Right. I mean, at the time, honestly, because I felt a little bitter. You know how I felt. You felt the bitter tension, didn't you?
Yeah.
For me, honestly, it was something that I probably should have rethought, because I was definitely doing wrong by doing some other person wrong. Because I was hurting some other woman's feelings while I was with her dude. Eek. But, you know, it was going to happen because we were talking way before this other girl ever popped up. But, you know, it was definitely something I remember. He'll remember. It was his first time, too. But it was definitely something I wouldn't regret.
Right. And you think age plays a part?
What do you mean? Like,
okay, people might say they're ready, but when you're, like, how old you are.
Are you asking what's a good age?
No, I'm just saying, like, do you think it plays a part in it, like, maturity level, really? Do you think, because some people these days, like, some kids these days, they just do it just because they hear about it, but they're not necessarily mature.
Right, that was I. But I definitely think I think, you know, age doesn't even matter. It just depends on whatever you hear, whenever you do it. You know, it definitely has an effect on what's going to happen. But it definitely doesn't mean that, you know, just because you're 17 doesn't mean you can have sex or something like that. You know, it's just.
So age doesn't matter.
No, because it just matters on. I think I'm kind of confused on your question.
No, I just because I don't think at any circumstance should there be like 10 and 9-year-olds out there having sex.
I mean, it happens
because they're not mature.
It happens.
It happens, but it shouldn't.
Well, guess what? That's bad parenting. That's a child raised wrong.
But sometimes it's not even like that. A child can be raised the right way.
They can be curious. They can just be really curious.
The right things, and they, like you said, yeah, they're curious and they go out and do that. But is it right?
Is it? I mean, that depends on who's looking at it. But honestly, it's society today. It's 2011.
Right.
It's gonna happen.
Okay. Well, that was the topic. We have to wrap this up because it's getting
pretty long. But we definitely want to hear what you have to think. What do you think classifies losing your virginity? What do you think? How do you think it should be? Mm-hmm. We definitely want you to interact with us. This is definitely an interactive show.
So we want to know what you think.
Leave comments.
Losing their virginity.
Leave comments. Subscribe. Definitely hit us up. We really want to hear what you have to say, and we'll definitely reply back. We have plenty of time for you. If you like the video,
let us know by liking the video.
Plus subscribing
and leaving us a comment on your thoughts as well. Okay, updates. We got a new subscriber. We want to do a shout out. Did you write her name down?
Definitely I forgot, but Jennifer Gleason, I love you. Thank you for subscribing.
Her name?
Yes.
I thought it was like Emily or something.
I don't know who Emily is. But I mean, Kate Cortland subscribed.
She did?
I believe so.
Cortland, if you subscribe. We're subscribed to Into the College Years.
Yeah.
We're subscribed to that. Cortland.
You got your back, girl. Okay. And next week's topic.
Next week.
I definitely think relationships. The first relationships.
Relationships.
So definitely tune in next Saturday, and we'll talk about the first relationship you've ever had.
That will be the second topic.
That'll be our second episode, and I hope you enjoy it.
Okay. Any more updates? We have a couple minutes. Any more updates?
I'm pretty much.
I just wanted to shout out the subscriber.
Yeah, we love you, subscribers.
I apologize we didn't write your name down, but we're gonna put a link. We're gonna put we'll put your name like right here, like between us. We'll put it like right here.
Right.
We just want to say thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate that. That means a lot to us. Oh gosh, the Twitter page for the College Crew. Did you screw?
No, we'll definitely do that.
It's in the works. We're still gonna put a Twitter page up for the College Crew, and as well as a Facebook fan page.
That'll be happening within the next week, so look forward to that by next Saturday. We aren't gonna hold you on for that long.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. So.
That's about it. So just keep your eyes open and subscribe.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching. This is the College Crew. I'm Olivia.
Shaniqua.
Thanks you guys for watching. You have a good day.
Bye.
Must be dementia that you ever thought you could touch our credentials. What's the initial? QB, John Rock, the lyrical official. Send out the order.